And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. My name is Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary is Stuart Robson. And what we have coming up for you is foot rivals action. How do you see this one going?
Well, often we talk about the tactics, the individual players that are missing, but so often it's the mentality of the players that is key to winning any football game. Which of these teams has the right attitude today is the big question.
The lineup then for the hosts. Geronimo Rulli stands between the posts. Javier Zanetti plays with Joao Cancelo in the fullback positions. Bernardo Silva plays alongside Emmanuel Petit in central midfield. And it's two strikers up front who will look to provide the goal-scoring threat. A look at the starting 11 for United. Ederson begins in goal. Alessandro Bastoni plays alongside Alessandro Nesta in central defence. Roberto Baggio plays with Rafael Leao out wide. And up front, Michael Owen plays alongside Ian
what
Rush.
a chance this is, Derek.
Oh, it's in! And a goal on his debut, no less. What a way to endear yourself to the fans. Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Yildiz. Very effective passing sequence.
Now, where's the penetration?
United have it once again. Well, 199 is the number he's currently on in terms of goals scored for the club. No doubt about it. He's out to make it 200.
Well, he's a top-class finisher, and I expect him to reach that milestone today because his movement can cause so many problems for defenders. It will be a great achievement.
That's a good-looking ball. Well, he hit it with authority. Close. Oh, nice ball over the top. And snuffing out the danger. Now what can they do from here? No let-up on the pressing front. Their turn to come away with it. And striking it, and he's kept it out, fully stretched, somehow reaching it. Needs to clear it. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. He has teammates around him, but nothing comes of it. It's a bit of a struggle for both sides to keep the ball right now. Electing to shoot. Oh, that surely had to go in, but marvellous defending.
Well, not only was that brave, it was brilliant anticipation.
And they keep it moving. Shaping to shoot. Well, in some style, Ederson prevents a goal. And over comes the corner. Thoughtful play. And defensive play to be applauded. Rafael Leao. Baggio. Yildiz. It is to be a throw-in. Toni Kroos. Well, he's certainly not alone. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Well, a powerful effort, but not threatening the goalkeeper, and he'll be disappointed. Yildiz. Flowing here. Might be a chance to break. Oh, good vision there. Yildiz. On to Silva. Moving the ball nicely in search of an equaliser. Terrific piece of anticipation. Takafusa Kubo. Top-class defending. Despite the foul, they keep going. Encouraging stuff from United. Kaka! Thwarting him! Oh, beating his opponent with ease. Oh, he's done it! And it's a debut double to the delight of his fans.
Well, here's the replay. He's done really well to get his head up and pick somebody out with that cutback. And the finish is just as good. That's an excellent goal.
Takafusa Kubo. Now with Helin. And take it away. Intelligent ball. And support available. And still looking to get the shot away. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. So the ball moving again. United having already made a big first-half statement. And behind it's gone for a corner.
Well, they haven't seen too many chances, but the crowd sensing this could be a turning point. They need a goal here.
Wasteful from United. Now counter-attacking possibilities. Oh, they'll be disappointed. It looked promising.
Yeah, just stopped it in its tracks there.
Must be! Oh, a goal! It's gone in! The goalkeeper doesn't want to see a playback of that ever again. So the action underway once more, and it's beginning to look as though it's a case of how many for United. Well, from one flank to the other, but overhit. Ian Rush. Oh, excellent goalkeeping! Now the counter-attack looks on. Wasn't a very subtle intervention, was it? And so a yellow card it'll be.
Yeah, it's a clear foul. Deserved a card for that.
Plenty of support here. Payor. Could be dangerous. Well, it did look promising, but no threat in the end.
That's the way to defend in those situations. Excellent stuff.
Owen. Oh, and really brave goalkeeping. Look at Digne. Here's Rush. Michael Owen. Owen. A goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form... Very few would lay a glove on them. A lopsided contest, 4-0. An advantage coming into play, and rightly so. Zola. Rafael Leao. Oh, United. Oh, this could be costly. And he is going to pay the ultimate price.
Well, when you're on a yellow card, it was a silly challenge. He just lost his discipline there.
And a goal, almost bewitching in its beauty. Excellent technique. My goodness, it's so one-sided. 5-0 in this match. Toni Kroos. Good use of advantage. Patrick Kluivert. Well, that's asking for a yellow card.
Well, you can really sense the frustration building around the stadium. They've been so poor today, way below their usual standard.
Kroos! Spot on with that tackle. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. Foul there. Free kick awarded. Petit! Well, he didn't miss by much. Fantastic effort, especially from that sort of range.
Well, it really is a good effort. He's got such good technique. That was a great strike.
Sloppy there, Bernardo Silva. That's a good-looking pass. Zola. Stunning piece of defending. Perfect tackle. Kubo. Kaylin. Free kick is what's been given. Good pressure to win it back. Interesting pass. Can he score? A goal! We're really being spoiled. This is attacking football at its finest.
Yeah, that's really sloppy play. He had to be more aware there. That should never have been a goal.
So they restart the game, but that goal truly feels like the final nail. 10 minutes left for play. Good advantage there. Bergkamp. So deflection, and it will be a throw-in. It's a weighted pass. And just like that, broken up. This could be trouble. Zola. Baggio now. Well, no point in stopping play. Advantage with them. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. Oh, booked already. He knows the score. Well, the post got in the way. Danger building. Real chance. And a goal here. There it is. They've done it.
Well, it's great awareness of space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure with the finish. That's a clever goal.
Well, plays with a positional sense that is second to none.
He read it really well, didn't he?
Toni Kroos. Baggio now. Jamie Carragher. And that could be problematic. And the dismissal is confirmed. A second yellow card it is.
Well, she had to be more careful than that, didn't she?
And a relatively straightforward save for the keeper. That's what you call defending from the front. Possibilities here. And he got to it fairly easily. Needed to be more accurate from the keeper. Bergkamp. Oh, he wasn't necessarily favourite to win that challenge. And so the final whistle here. The visitors come out on top, Stuart. Thwarting him. Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. My name is Derek Ray, and I'm joined for commentary by the former Arsenal and West Ham player Stuart Robson. And we have action coming up for you from foot rivals. It's the Senators versus United.
Yes, thanks as always. We've got two good teams here, so I'm anticipating a really good game. The atmosphere is electric inside the stadium before kick-off.
It's an opportunity! Oh, great block.
That really was a wonderful piece of defending.
Cruyff. And here's the starting 11 for Totti! There it is! And just the ideal start. So back in action, and it's up to United now to be inventive. Oh, could be an opportunity here. Well, made it look routine, but read it well. Totti. Can he put it away? Well, it looked as though they were going to stretch their lead even further. But the goalkeeper having his say.
The keeper has just about kept them in it here.
Rush did more than enough.
Yeah, that's the way to win the ball back. Good reading of the game.
Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Oh, tremendous block. Well, he's given us away. Anthony. Rafael Leao. Good work from Senators to get the ball back. Ronaldo. Well, the Senators in a position of menace. Takes aim! Oh, what a stop! Well, a short corner here. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. Seemingly no one can stop him. No shortage of space afforded Ian Rush. Well, a textbook interception. And Cruyff threading it through effortlessly. Well, the keeper quickly off his line, dealt with it brilliantly. Rafael Leao. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Johan Cruyff. And the Senators looking dangerous. And that's comfortably gathered. Baggio. Good bit of closing down. Disappointing for United to give it away like that. Marcel Desailly. Anthony. On the ball, Kaká. Good use of advantage there. Well, an illegal challenge there. Well, the referee saw it as a bookable offence.
And I think he's got it absolutely right. That was a poor challenge, you have to say.
And Ronaldo takes on the shot. Not the worst free kick in the world, but the goalkeeper equal to it. Keen to take it short here. Thoughtful play. Must be. In it goes! Delighted to be two in front. Things look good for them now. Ian Rush. Released it nicely. And making sure there was no danger in the end.
They won the ball at just the right time there.
Now attacking possibilities for the Senators. Opportunity here. And a goal! There he is! And the double! They just can't subdue him! Well, the Senators really starting to run away with this now. The scoreline threatening to get ugly here. And teammates around him. Oh, that's a really good run. Oh, brilliant goalkeeping! They favoured a short one here. Oh, useful ball. Can he deliver? And a goal! He's put it away! A celebratory moment! No shortage of goals in this match. 3-1. Hazard. Good move in the making this from the Senators. But quick thinking defensively. Could pose a threat on the counter. Well, it could be on for him here. Oh, what a save to stop that counter-attack in its tracks.
Well, what a great bit of play that was, including the save.
Elects to go short. Well, he's gone back and shown him a yellow card, Stuart.
Well, that was a poor challenge. The referee wasn't going to forget that, was he?
Rush. Can they do it? That is a perfect tackle.
Yeah, he's done really well there. What a brilliant recovery that was.
Cruyff. Was an incisive pass from Johan Cruyff. And so it is, the first half story has been written. So the ball rolling again, and no sugarcoating it. There was a big gulf between the sides in the first half. Will we see a response in the second 45 from United? Kaká. And just like that, broken up.
Well, they stopped that move in its tracks. That was excellent defending.
Well, couldn't keep it in. Kaká. Baggio now. Oh, they'll be disappointed. It looked promising. Joe Bellingham. More than decent this from United. That's a good-looking ball. Could pull one back here. And in! How about this? They're eating into the lead, and what looked impossible now might just be salvageable. True grit and determination on show. Well, no mistake from the keeper, acting decisively. Kroos. Now Kaká. Cristiano Ronaldo. How did they let that attack come to an end? Teammates available. But timely defending when it mattered. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. That's how to put in a challenge. Toni Kroos. Very effective pass to square the game. Oh, it's unbelievable. Who saw this coming when they were 3 goals down?
Well, here's the replay. He does well to find that bit of space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure to finish it off. That's a good goal.
Joe Bellingham. And the Senators moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? And it's opening up. Well, a top-notch piece of defensive judgment.
Yeah, that was a good interception.
Kaká could catch them on the break. But the danger averted for now. Roberto Baggio. Totti. Now Cruyff. Well, a bit of an unforced error, and it's going to be a throw. Johan Cruyff. And teammates around him. Well, nicely cut out. Could be threatening. Ian Rush. And return to Ronaldo. They'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. Pressure kept high. Just 20 minutes remaining now. And possession lost by the Senators. Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo feeds it. And he's apparently veered into an offside position, Stuart.
Well, that's tight, really tight. But he was just too anxious to make his run. He was in, though.
Cruyff. Well read to ease the pressure. Cruyff. Can they forge ahead? Super stop. In a decent position. But nothing comes of it. Carragher. Kaká. Here's Ronaldo. Can they chisel open the defence?
But they need to find that extra bit of guile.
Oh, surely! Oh, a goal! Can you believe what we're watching? It truly is a comeback and a half. So underway again, and the question is, can they now put this to bed? Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. Well, given the time situation, the Senators know they've got to produce something, and quickly.
Well, surely they get one more chance before the end here. Forget the defending, they've played some great attacking football, and I think they deserve an equaliser in what's been a great match.
Well, time is against them. They have work to do. Carragher. Kaká. Might be a chance to break. Well, plenty of green space to run into. Oh, looks so promising. Totti. Chance to do damage. This could level it. Oh, he couldn't finish. And such an important juncture of the game as well.
Well, that's a big opportunity missed. And you have to question whether they'll get another. Time very much ebbing away now.
And they will make the change now. Toni Kroos. On the ball, Rafael Leao. And a throw-in forthcoming. The referee has decided there will be just 1 minute of added time. And forward they go, chasing the game. This could square the game. And there goes the final whistle. It's gone the wrong way as far as the home fans are concerned.
It was a tight game between two very good sides.
Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. My name's Derek Ray, and delighted to have alongside me, as usual on these occasions, Stuart Robson. And we have action from foot rivals coming your way. It's the Spartans versus United.
They're playing well at the moment, aren't they? They look sharp, they're inventive, and they work really hard. They'll take some beating today, that's for sure.
Cristiano Ronaldo. And Spartans with the ball once more. And that last touch means a throw-in for them. And the starting 11 for the Spartans. Gianluigi Buffon gets the nod in goal. Joao Cancelo starts with Marcelo in the fullback positions. Claude Makalele plays. Kaká! And a goal! Just what the fans wanted to see. The ideal way to begin. Well, the Spartans get us moving again. A swift reply required after this setback. Kaká. This could be the equaliser. That was going in.
That really was a wonderful piece of defending.
Just the challenge that was required. Kaká. Well, it's a good-looking move, this, from the Spartans. Slight miscue in the final third. And support available. Oh, great vision. Can he deliver? Oh, and just like that, there's the second goal. They're flying out of the traps.
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they break forward once they win the ball back. And the movement is so good that they end up with a 2v1 against the goalkeeper, who was completely exposed. Great play, but poor defending.
Nesta. Here is Digne. Really committed himself to the tackle, and a throw-in now. Look at Digne. Now with Kroos. Kaká. Might lead to a chance. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Pressure kept high. Nice looking move, this. High pressing and good high pressing. Mbappe. And the Spartans find themselves in potentially a dangerous position. Rafael Leao. That's a very fine piece of tackling. Rush. Kaká. Could be troublesome. Oh, surely! Brilliantly blocked. Vinicius Junior. Plenty of support here. Good distribution. Is it going to be? And the keeper's technical skills there for all to see.
Well, from that close in, that's a really good save. Such good reflexes.
George Best. And it was straight at the keeper, but technically good goalkeeping. Rafael Leao. Now Kaká. Kroos. And the Spartans have it once again. Ian Rush. Oh, big moment! A goal! They're absolutely racing away with this! Hello, it's great to be with you, and I don't think anybody is going to complain, especially about the weather. My name is Derek Ray, and my commentary partner on this occasion is Stuart Robson. And we have action from foot rivals coming up for you. How do you see this one going?
Well, the atmosphere is building nicely here, and we've got two teams who like to play good football. Let's hope we get a good game here. It should be.
Referee spotting the transgression. Real determination in the challenge. A throw in here. So a very swift booking.
Yeah, clear message to keep the game in check.
Alessandro Bastoni. Baggio now. Oh, here is the lineup for the hosts today. Joao Cancelo starts with Jordi Alba in the fullback positions. Patrick Vieira plays with Sergio Busquets in central midfield. And they line up with just the one striker looking to do a bit of damage. Well, clearing it away, but at the expense of a corner.
They'll need to stay alert here.
Good looking run. And let's give credit to the defending. Rush. A look at the starting 11 for United. Ederson is the goalkeeper. Luca Digne plays with Jamie Carragher in the fullback positions. Roberto Baggio plays with Rafael Leao out wide. And up front, Ian Rush plays alongside Cristiano Ronaldo. And coolly done in the end. Nesta. Here is Digne. Can he find the right pass? Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Lamine Yamal. Well, one thing Ian Rush does know how to do is find the gaps in defences. What do you think we'll see from him today?
He's certainly going to be the key player today. Last time out, he scored those 2 goals, but it was his general play that was outstanding. Getting on the ball, making things happen, and he got his reward with the place. And I'm expecting to see exactly the same again today.
Well, increasing the pressure, another corner it is. Well, he's gone short with it. Takes it on. Taken by the keeper without any fuss. Decent position. Electing to shoot. Keeper had it covered. Well, he's certainly not alone. Vieira. Oh, this is looking promising. Who can say they don't deserve to be in front?
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder, and it's a great finish. He holds off the defender, keeps his composure, and finds the back of the net. It's a marvellous goal.
United might be able to cash in, and credit is due for that good piece of defending. And possibilities here. Oh, it might be. Great defending. Roberto Baggio. And a clever piece of defending. It's looking promising. And holds on to it confidently. Rafael Leao. Could be threatening. Chance to equalise. Oh, there it is! A back and forth sort of match. Now they're level again. The lead lasted nearly minutes.
Well, just look at his strength here. He holds off the challenge, he keeps his balance, and he finds the back of the net. It's a wonderful goal.
It is to be a throw-in. Vieira. Nicely timed tackle. Rafael Leao. Now Kaká. Oh, I thought they were onto something there. Timely defending.
He just got himself into a really good position there.
Vieira. Maybe room here for the counter-attack. Well, annoyingly, nothing comes of it. And the flag has gone up here, offside the decision. Rafael Leao. Decent looking pass. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Messi. It's with Williams. Good work to win the ball back by United. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now Kaká. A chance to whip it in. Could be dangerous. Interception to snuff out the danger. Well, maybe a good position from which to counter. Can he put them in front? Oh, crucial interception. Big chance. Oh, that surely had to go in, but marvellous defending. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Referee's whistle, and that is going to be all for the first half here by the banks of the Neckar. So back in business here. Who wants it more in the second half? Roberto Baggio. On to Carragher. Nesta. Here's Rush. Nice looking move this. Oh, might be. And safely dealt with. Payor. On to Yamal. Oh, that's splendid play. Yamal! Oh, keeper dealt with it. Keen to take it short here. Clattered away. And possibilities here. Pressing like that will help the cause. Has a goal! Well, trying to hit it with plenty of power from miles out.
Yeah, I don't think he'll be trying that again in the near future.
Close. Now Kaká. Cristiano Ronaldo was a big part of the build-up to this one, and he hasn't disappointed, Stuart. Rush trying to do the creating. And a goal it is. The keeper really not part of the equation.
Well, as you can see, the defending is really poor, but he won't mind. It's a simple finish for him.
Well, 2-1 it is here. Well, beating his opponent. Yamal! Oh, what a save! And a short corner, let's see. Oh, danger here. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Now the counter-attack looks on. Good-looking move. It did look on for them, but not to be. Very effective pass. Vital block there. Rafael Leao. And snuffed out the danger immediately. Kroos. Now Kaká. United finding space on the wing. Nicely cut out.
Yeah, that was well read.
"20 minutes to go. Maybe dangerous here. Trying his luck. Splendid block. Might do damage on the break. That's a good pass. And the flag raised. Offside it is. Lamine Yamal. Now Busquets. Vieira. Read it well. And he has options available. Deflection, throw in here. Patrick Vieira. And he's in. And a superb stop.
Yeah, that's really good goalkeeping. Just made himself so hard to beat there.
And a short corner here. Well, the pressure was on, but the keeper stepped up to deal with it. Kaká. Showing good situational awareness.
He made it look easy, didn't he?
Counter-attacking possibilities. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Messi. On to Payet. Giving it their all in search of an equaliser. Ian Rush. And he's made headway. Well, I must say, it looked as though they were going to jump even further ahead. But that was sensational goalkeeping.
That's a great effort and a superb save. Top-class stuff.
Now sending it in. Clearing it away. Williams. Just needs to steady herself. Great drama here. Level once more. Incredible scenes. Underway again at 2-all. Ronaldo. Baggio now. Kaká. Toni Kroos. On the ball, Rafael Leao. The prospect of settling the game. A fine reading of the situation. Lamine Yamal. Oh, danger here. Oh, fearless. Now, options are plenty. Oh, good defending to stop a decent-looking attack. Now, can they hit them on the counter? And a disappointing end to that. And that is that, the final score here, and it ends in a draw. What do you think the visitors will feel about what they've put into the game?
It's a horrible...
Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. I'm Derek Ray, and with me here on the commentary box is Stuart Robson. And what we have coming up for you is action from the Division Rivals League. It's Striker Juniors versus United.
Well, this should be interesting today. I like the makeup of both teams. They really do have a good balance of attacking and defensive qualities. But the team that has the greater desire will probably come out on top.
Alexander-Arnold. Good width here from Striker Juniors. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. And here's the Striker Juniors starting lineup.
Well, it's a 4-3-3, but one that allows the front three to play close together. And I have to say, some of their link-up play can be a joy to watch. Let's hope we see it today.
Oh, the chance is on, Stuart. Oh, my word. There's excellent timing for you. What a challenge. And Thierry Henry in a useful-looking position. And the keeper more than equal to it. And the short option preferred. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending.
No chance of getting through on that occasion, was there?
Roberto Baggio. On the ball, Rafael Leao. The verdict is offside here. Well, you never quite know who's going to emerge from the shadows and become a match winner, but this man might be a decent shout. What are you expecting to see from him?
Well, he's a player full of confidence at the moment. What a hat-trick it was in the last match. Every time the ball came to me, he looked really threatening. His finishing was excellent. He's certainly going to be a marked man today.
And it's fallen for Ronaldo. And the keeper making sure that there were no scraps to feed on for the attackers. An alert intervention. And plenty of space for Striker Juniors out wide. Brilliant team pressing. Chances on. Encouraging stuff from United. Toni Kroos. Here's Ronaldo. Oh, I thought they were onto something there. Henry. What to like about that pass? Must take the lead here. Excellent block. Going short. Just cutting off the supply. Ian Rush. Decent position this for United to find themselves in, but quick thinking defensively. He has teammates around him. Alexander-Arnold. No, just the tackle that was needed. Thierry Henry. Deftly defended. The pressure was high, and they could be in here. In it goes! The goal for 1-0, and that changes the dynamic. And the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Toni Kroos. Baggio now. Toni Kroos. Lucatinha. And in the right position to read it. Cristiano Ronaldo. Baggio. And United couldn't keep possession. Claudio Marchisio. This looks promising from striker juniors. Well, the referee wasn't going to let that go. Electing to cross into the centre. Well, a long-range effort, but no real difficulties for the goalkeeper. Ronaldo. Oh, that's a clever ball. Ronaldo! And he's got it scored to level us again.
Well, here we can see it again, and it's all about the pace of the passing. One touch, slick movement, and I have to say, the finish from Ronaldo is just brilliant. He's such a good technician. It's a wonderful goal.
Showing a great defensive instinct. And Baggio with room to manoeuvre. Well, they're allowing him to run and run and run. Can he put them in front? Yes is the emphatic answer. And you have to say it was on the cards. Ball moving again. Will there be a quick reply from striker juniors? There needs to be. Rashford. And quick thinking defensively. And there it is, the half-time whistle. And the ball moving again, advantage United, but plenty of time for a few twists and turns here. Toni Kroos. On the ball, Bastoni. Roberto Baggio. On the ball, Kaká. Cristiano Ronaldo. And the pass deftly cut out. Kroos. Really good challenge. Plenty of support here. Alessandro Bastoni. Good ball over the top. Oh, could be! Slight miscue in the final third.
Yeah, they really did look solid on that occasion. Really good defending.
Could be a chance to break. Can he do it? And a goal! Real excitement here. The equaliser. Kaká. Here's Rush. United could be onto something. But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Thierry Henry. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Good vision from Marchisio. And that was a really high-end piece of goalkeeping.
Well, what can you say? That is excellent from the goalkeeper. A brilliant save.
Cristiano Ronaldo. 30 minutes to go then. Course, making quite a bit of progress. It's looking promising. Will it be? And there is the goal to re-establish their advantage.
Well, here we can see it again. He's shown outstanding vision to find the perfect cutback, and he makes no mistake with the finish. He showed a lot of composure there.
Marquisio. And on to Alexander-Arnold. Rashford unable to hold it.
That was a poor bit of play.
And Striker Juniors moving the ball with purpose. To square the game! Oh, I can't believe that challenge. Brilliant! Alexander-Arnold. Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. Rafael Leao. Referee set advantage.
Well, just listen to the atmosphere in here. The fans doing every bit to try and spur their team on for this equaliser.
"20 minutes to go in this one. That's a good ball. No-nonsense clearance. Could be threatening. Ronaldo! It's gone in! Well, they're really in the mood here. Can they be stopped?
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best. And it's a great finish. He holds off the defender, keeps his composure and finds the back of the net. It's a marvellous goal.
Oh, could be an opportunity here. Can he deliver? And that's handled without any trouble at all. Oh, good idea. And to reduce the deficit. A goal! Just what they needed. Still plenty of life in this match. Well, back underway here, and the big question is this. Can Striker Juniors come up with another goal? Rafael Leao. It's a fine United move in the making. Really good build-up, but no end product. Intelligent ball. Oh, great block.
He just throws his body on the line. Excellent play.
Pressure applied. Can they make something of it? Oh, he really bruised the crossbar. Textbook defending inside the box.
Well, for a second, I thought that was going to seal it. Still enough time for an equaliser here, though.
Well, it should boost their confidence, but they can't afford to drop their guard at the other end. Well, unable to... The hold is run, and that's offside. He's been influential today, but the manager decides to make a personnel switch at this point. Rashford. Well, time is against them. They have work to do. But they took care of the situation defensively. Well, that's common sense refereeing. Well, that challenge was far from clean. And it is a booking, Stuart, and we can see that one coming a mile away.
Well, he's been warned, so no complaints really.
Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Toni Kroos. Now the quick counter-attack could be on. But nothing comes of it. And that is that. The referee blows his whistle for full time, and it's a victory for the visitors. And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm Derek Ray at the microphone, and joining me for match commentary is Stuart Robson. And we have action from foot rivals coming your way. It's Rangers versus United.
Well, as always, I'm looking forward to this because both teams have strong aspects to their game. Both managers like to play attacking football, and we've got some good matchups all over the pitch.
Oh, they might score here, Stuart. There it is, and just the ideal start. So on they go again, and that really should shake up United. Can they find a response now? Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them.
Well, that was how to defend the edge of the box.
Casemiro. On the ball, Kaká. Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he score? And a goal! An end-to-end game, and they weren't behind for long.
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against, and then what a strike. That's hit with such ferocity, certainly no stopping that. That's a great goal.
Look at Tiki-Taka. Here's Ronaldo. Kroos. More than decent this from United, but it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Kaká. Toni Kroos. On the ball, Rafael Leao. Now with Kroos. And it's fallen for Ronaldo. In it goes! And it's a very different story being written now. From trailing earlier to leading here.
Well, this replay shows just how good Ronaldo is when he runs with the ball. And Ronaldo's shot is then hit with such power. He's a top-class player when he gets into those areas.
Throw-in has been awarded. Casemiro. Vinicius Junior. Kaká, fine idea. Ronaldo! He had to score, and he does.
Well, let's take another look. Yeah, he won't get an easier finish than that. The defending was all over the place, though.
Tiki-Taka is with Vinicius Junior. Firing it towards goal! Oh, danger here. Now Casemiro. United regaining possession. Ronaldo. Incisive ball from Berbatov. Vinicius Junior. Well, it was close, but when you're trailing, close isn't quite good enough.
Yeah, I just sense it's going to be one of those days for them.
Kaká. It's a neat move. Fine pass from Kaká. And there it is! 3 goals in front now. An immense performance. So on with the game again. United in charge. The scoreline threatening to get ugly. Kaká. Roberto Baggio could do damage from this position. Ronaldo. And a goal to seal the hat-trick. A masterclass in finishing. Just can't stop him today. Nice looking move, this. Well, it did look promising, but no threat in the end. And passing it through. Playing it in, keeping it low. Well, a good place to win it back, and let's see what it leads to. Well, he was dreaming of scoring, but ruled offside.
Well, it all happened very quickly, so I wouldn't criticise him too much. At least he was in there.
Well, on the cusp of the half-time interval, and the visitors are prospering. Stuart, what have you made of their performance?
Well, what a totally dominant performance this has been so far.
Oh, look at this, they must score! Might create something. Well, he made great contact with that one, but the goalkeeper had his own ideas. Toni Kroos. Failure to keep the ball by United. Threads it nicely. Ronaldinho, can he finish? It's gone in! And well, he might celebrate on the back of that. And showing good game awareness. Well, a touch too heavy there. Vinicius Junior. On the ball, Kaká. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, I thought they were onto something there. They keep plugging away. Another goal! The lead grows to 4 now. A rampant display. Well, they just have to get on with it here, knowing that it is a gargantuan task facing them. Distributing it well. Opportunity here. And a goal to delight the fans. Just what they were hoping for. And with that, the first half draws to a close. Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. Rafael Leao. On to Kroos. Kaká. Foiling his opponent completely.
That's how to get a block in.
Vinicius Junior. Berbatov. Well, a powerful effort, but just wide. Rafael Leao. And a throw-in forthcoming. On the ball, Rafael Leao. Oh, read it really well. Vinicius Junior. Oh, what a save! Now, how about the short corner? Intelligent ball. That's effective pressure, high up the pitch. Lucadinha. Ronaldo. Toni Kroos. Baggio now. Well, the threat could be there. Oh, genuine chance. In it goes! Such a complete performance. 4 in front now.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And the finish is just as good. That's an excellent goal.
Textbook example of how to cut it out. Oh dear, up a dead end. It was promising. Tiki-Taka. Kaká. Here's Ronaldo. United could get in behind the defence. Delivered into the area here. Well, the move breaks down. Counter-attacking chance. Well, there to intercept. Tiki-Taka. Once again, couldn't keep hold of it. Jamie Carragher. On the ball, Rafael Leao. And Kroos failed to hold it. Vinicius Junior. Just dropping off a bit. Will it happen for them? Ronaldinho. What a commitment to defending. In position. Well, that's a really top-notch piece of defending.
A slightly better pass, and they were in there.
Goalkeeping of the highest order.
Well, he's got to be pleased with that save. It's absolutely magnificent.
And a super header. It looked as though it might be going in. Well, another corner kick conceded. Let's see what they do this time. Counter-attacking possibilities. Nicely timed tackle. Well, this could really help the cause. Baggio now. Kaká. Could be dangerous. Well, not much came of that. And Rangers could threaten from this wide position. Oh, superb tackle.
Yeah, super stuff there.
Kaká. 10 minutes to go then. Oh, danger here. Oh, it looked really promising for them. Quick counter could be on. So the final whistle almost upon us, and this is not exactly what the home fans had in mind when they arrived at the ground today, Stuart.
Well, they just never got going. People will point fingers towards the centre-backs and keeper, and to be fair, they've been poor, no doubt about that. But they haven't had much protection. There's been so much space for their opponents to operate in, and they've had a field day. The final whistle can't come soon enough.
And he might be through here. And this will be a penalty. But no further punishment.
Well, lucky to avoid a booking there.
And a goal! He was composure personified, and he's done his job from the spot. So back underway. This is extraordinary what we're witnessing here. Tiki-Taka. Rafael Leao. Regained possession. Oh, they were in a decent position too. Carragher. Well, there is going to be stoppage time, but only the 1 minute. And whipped into the box. And there it is, the full-time whistle here, and it's a victory for the visitors.
They were the better team all over the pitch. We saw good individual performance.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he score? And a goal! And it